Hello YouTube, and I promised to make a update video about my vacuum cleaner collection, so you know what I now have, what kind of vacuums. So uprights are taking over this because I have more uprights than canisters. So let's start looking at these canisters. Let's take first this Shark Rocket stick vacuum. Now this is probably the best, or it is, for quick cleaning, and because this is mains powered vacuum, 500 watts motor, it is also powerful for a stick vacuum, not powerful as the mains powered full size vacuum, but it has very good overhead, and there is that small modification what I did, what you saw in the Philips video if you want to watch that. So this is very noisy, this vacuum. That's the only thing what I can complain about this. Yes, it's single cyclonic, but it works pretty well for my use, and I am very pleased about that, but that noise keeps me using more often this. I would like to use this more often, but it is just that tone of the motor is so loud or high pitched, but very well performing. A bit too heavy for stick vacuum, that's the second thing what I don't like about this, but I am glad to have that. Now I change this angle of the light so you can actually see something. Electrolux Ultraflex with its own power head, and I choose this model, slightly pricier model, just because this handle is so much nicer to use than regular handle. This is quite big difference how this is to use with that handle versus the standard handle. So I had that bigger motor in this, but that was bad quality Chinese motor, and it was very loud, and one main thing why I bought this was because this was quiet, and this is 76 decibels, so it is one of the quietest backless vacuum cleaners what there is, and this actually has same type of cyclone than the Miele Blizzard has, that canister vacuum cleaner, only backless vacuum cleaner what Miele has currently, and yes, this is very good for daily use because it's small and light, and that power head works very well, full size power head, but it's kind of funny how that power head is almost big as the vacuum cleaner itself, so that will kind of defeat the purpose of canister vacuum cleaner somehow. But of course I have a lot of other nozzles too. So very good quality those click fittings and everything stays in the place, and that's for me very big thing, and you don't have to bend over to remove that power head, because you can use your foot to release it from the vacuum. So okay, then this is absolutely one of my favorite, or it was long time my ultimate favorite vacuum, because I have never heard so pleasing sounding motor what this has. It's very smooth, and that wind down sound is absolutely amazing. It seems to run forever when you shut that off. So now I don't have any power head cables for this, because I have separate cable to use with my other canisters also. Heavy vacuum, that's one thing what bugs me about this, but definitely one of my favorites. I really wish that more vacuum cleaners would use same kind of motor what this has. It's absolutely amazing how this sounds, and one thing what makes this nice to use is that this has those pip fittings, so those pipes lock into the place and they stay in place, like you can see. And this is pneumatic copy floor head. That was very worn, that Philips floor head, and this is pretty much the same thing. So now to the Lux Royale, and well, this is also one of those very pleasing sounding vacuums. And now this is quite same thing as the Aerus in the USA, but still completely different, but the idea is same. So very old style looking vacuum, very outdated design, but powerful and very well made. A lot of metal used in this. So these were never sold in the USA, these are only for the Europe, these vacuums. And that handle is unchanged from the 60s. It's still the same what old Electroluxes used in the 60s. So that's quite amazing. And that automatic floor head is also pretty genius idea. So now to the Nilfisk, and this is more like pneumatic vacuums, but aluminium version of those. Not the quietest, but powerhouse this is, pulling huge amount of air, and also suction is very good. So that is one of those very well made vacuums. And of course my Miele C3. So my latest vacuum cleaner Miele, and I really like to use this with the Miele power head, because I like the idea of having the original Miele power head. That's not the prettiest thing that code, but it's like that because I want to be able to change the height of that wand, and I change that light angle so it's not in the shadow. So, by far the most powerful canister vacuum cleaner what I have, and this really shows what quality vacuum is. Now it's totally different type than those Philips and Nilfisk and Lux. This is modern vacuum cleaner and very quiet and insanely powerful. And if I want to really take advantage of that power, then I use this Wesselwerk power head with it, so I can get really deep clean results. So my uprights, Kirby G6, and this is one of those vacuums that you really can't compare other vacuums to this. It's so different, and I am very hooked up to this. It's so nice to use, because if you look this carpet, there's no obstructions. So with that tech drive, it's very light also to use. Of course it is heavy vacuum if you want to carry it, but amazing cleaning results. Best cleaning upright. Then what every vacuum collector should have, Dyson ball, that is DC40 Mark I. I was a bit disappointed about the cleaning performance and that flexing of the spine of the vacuum, that those were the main issues with this, but it is very nice to use because it is light to use and very genius design, and one of those vacuums that, at least for me, when I look at it, I just want to use it more and more. But because of this thicker carpet, it doesn't do very well, but on different type, more lower pile carpets, it's very good, or at least enough good. So there is big brother and younger brother, so Seapo family. Now that is that bigger upright branded as Kärcher, but like I have always said, it is Seapo BS36. But what is funny is that this is actually more powerful than Seapo Felix. So it outcleans Kärcher, at least in the airflow and agitation. Well, Kärcher is also good performing vacuum, but it's very bad at removing fine dust because airflow is quite low in it, and that's quite surprising that the Felix has much more airflow. And I actually cleaned this rug with the Felix before I put these vacuums on the carpet. So yes, another Miele-like brand and high quality vacuum, that Felix. Just like the Kärcher, but Kärcher is meant for very big areas of flat commercial type carpets. So now to the Sharks, and all I can say that I have always liked Shark vacuums. I know that there is many people who don't like these, but just the fact that these both clean much better than the Dyson, and even challenging those higher quality vacuums. that's pretty amazing what I found with these. Small shark is screamer, and this is much quieter than bigger shark, and a huge spin in it. And I don't find that quality too bad at all. Probably the highlight of these are extremely well designed Bruce roll and overhead. That smaller is much lighter to use. This is actually pretty heavy, that bigger shark. So not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like those, and I still use these quite often. So now we are going to look these bad quality vacuums, and these have a lot of problems with the quality. I had to make several changes or modifications to the wax impact because it just didn't work well for me like it came. Height adjustment needed to modify. Handle length was way too short. That needed to be modified, and now I can't think anything what I have modified. Yes, I did put that zip tie to the wand, so it actually stays in there, that cord. There is place for the cord in the handle, but it didn't stay there. Now, one important thing with these cheap vacuums seems to be what I have used at these, that you have to be very careful using these, and that Bruce roll and bearings especially need taken care, because if you don't lubricate those time to time, they are really starting to sound bad, and that's the cheap quality problem. Now, from these two, that is Simple Value from Argos, that is Argos brand, and that's in the USA Black & Decker Air Swivel. Now, wax impact cleans much better. This has very weak suction and airflow, that Simple Value, but it has that swivel neck, what makes things much easier, and it is much lighter. That's lightest full-size vacuum cleaner, if you can call that full size. And filtration is not very good. At least wax has real HEPA filter, so that's better. So filtration, what comes to the filtration, impact is HEPA vacuum, and it gets B, second best rating for the dust emissions. Sharks get A, so they are truly full-sealed vacuums. I don't know about the Kärcher, and Sipo wasn't the best. I believe that the Dyson was very good. No idea about the Kirby. Miele, definitely truly sealed vacuum, and these older canisters not so much. It really helps to use those fleece bags. That really improves the filtration. And Electrolux, fully sealed, and gets A rating for emissions. And Shark stick vacuum not so good, but it is stick vacuum, and so on. So now it would be interesting to see or hear that what is your favorite vacuum from these. Now I have soft spot for those old canister vacuum cleaners. There just is something about them, and there is uprights. Now there is danger that these two, Vax and Simple Value, might have to make room for new vacuums. Well, I don't know what is coming, but there is coming something, but there is real danger that they might go, because they are cheap and are not very good. I know that many like these, but when you have personal used this type of vacuums, it's very obvious that they are much worse than even the Sharks. So there we go, and just looking my vacuums, this came a really long video. So please comment what is your favorite. It's very hard to say what would be the ultimate favorite, what I would use the most, because I use all vacuums except these two. These are rarely used, but everything else gets used time to time. So thank you for watching, and not huge collection, and I don't think that I ever will have huge collection. So that's goodbye.